welcome back to our YouTube exclusive series. And on this week's episode, we will be finishing up our series on the mental disorders and talking about some of the more rare and uncommon ones on the list. And starting off with the Alice in Wonderland syndrome. So, this strange mental disorder is also known as Todd syndrome. It causes the sufferer to see their surroundings as distorted. Some of the symptoms include hearing sounds as either quieter or louder than they actually are, seeing objects as larger or smaller than they are in reality, losing sense of textures, perverts a person's body image, making them think their bodies are larger or smaller than it actually is. And this disorder is very rare, actually. Most reported cases are of individuals in their 20s who have either had a brain injury or have a history of substance abuse. So, yeah.
That's a weird one, definitely.
It is.
Sad.
Yeah. So, next is alien hand syndrome. This terrifying mental disorder is thankfully very rare, but those that suffer from it have experienced the nightmarish horror of losing complete and total control of their hand or an entire limb in some cases.
Goodness.
Those that have this condition have experienced the alien limb doing things such as attempting to choke themselves or others, ripping clothing, scratching to the point of drawing blood.
Good God.
Although I gotta admit, I'm guilty of doing that last part on my own sometimes. I'm sure a lot of people are.
Yeah, but at least you're sort of controlling it. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
just doing it. And you
This
can't
is terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like having another person inside of you.
Sorta, yeah.
Like the whole Jekyll and Hyde thing.
Right.
But, anyways, this odd mental disorder most often appears in patients that have been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. However, it can also happen due to an injury that causes the brain hemispheres to become separated.
Makes sense.
There is no known cure or effective treatment that has been found for those that suffer of this disorder, and those that suffer from it are led to either attempt to keep their hands constantly occupied or to use a limb that they can control to control the one they no longer
Right,
can.
so kind of like hold their arm down or something, yeah. That's creepy and
It
so
is.
sad.
It is very
Good
sad.
grief.
So next is apotemnophilia. This odd disorder is also known as body integrity disorder. Those that suffer from this mental illness experience an overwhelming desire to amputate or damage healthy parts of their bodies.
Oh my gosh.
This sounds awful.
It does.
There's almost nothing known about this horrific disorder, however it's believed to be caused by damage to the right parental lobe of the brain. Yeah,
That is awful.
agreed. Since most doctors will not amputate a healthy limb, this leads sufferers to amputate their own limbs. However, those that have been able to get professional to amputate the limb that was causing their obsession stated that they were very satisfied with their decision. Mental health professionals are still working to find treatment to help those that are suffering from this unusual mental disease. Which is, holy crap, that is
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah. Now, maybe, I guess if it was just a finger and you had it amputated and you were fine after that. But it doesn't sound like that's probably what it's going to be, so.
No, this sounds like it's going to be like a whole limb.
It is, and then I'm thinking, what's to stop you from not getting obsessed with another limb and
Yeah.
another, and oh my goodness, that sounds awful.
It does. So, next on the list is Cotard delusion. This strange mental disorder causes those that suffer from it to believe that they are either the literal walking dead or that they are a ghost.
Oh God.
They often believe that their bodies are decaying at a rapid rate, like that of a corpse, or that they will sometimes believe they have lost all their internal organs.
Oh gosh.
As expected, those that suffer from this creepy disorder also regularly or also regularly suffer severe depression.
I would imagine so.
The disorder was named after Jules Cotard, a neurologist that first discussed the disorder in 1880. The most well-documented case of this disorder comes from a man in Haiti who had become completely convinced that he had died from AIDS and was now in hell.
Oh gosh. That is
It's sad.
creepy and yeah, and very sad. If you legitimately believe that.
Yeah.
That is so sad.
So, moving on to the last one of this short list is Ekbom syndrome. This syndrome contains a tactile hallucination in which the sufferer feels as if they are infected with parasites.
Oh god.
They must feel this as a sensation of something crawling under their skin, and it's
Oh.
often associated with other conditions such as schizophrenia and paranoid personality disorder.
Yeah, but oh god, just imagining that.
Yeah, this is the stuff of my
It
nightmares.
is. Yes.
And I really do not envy those that actually suffer from
No. I wouldn't
This
wish that
sounds-
on.
All
no.
of these things are awful.
I can't think of anyone that I would wish that on because that just sounds horrible.
It does. But, like I said, that's it for this list and this episode. If you enjoyed it for some inexplicable reason, please check out our other ones. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll turn it over to the Belle so she can tell you about her next episodes.
So we're going to be starting our new series talking about serial killers from around the
yay.
world. All the different ones from all throughout history. It's going to be fun.
Oh,
so
yeah.
don't forget to join us for that. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And don't forget to stay disturbed.